You know, this has me thinking about the butterfly effect. Keep it over here. She keeps coming back. And let's say you knew something was going to happen in the future. Something bad. And maybe you knew a little bit of information to stop it. Except for these bees passing me by. Get out of here, Jesus. Anyway. Hold on here. This bee's getting me. Alright, a butterfly's back anyway. So back to the butterfly effect. I'm going to go back to 2000. This is when I purchased bachelorsgrove.com, the domain name, and was working on the website. And one evening, sitting down at the computer, I was compelled to get up and go in the next room and tell my brother about these pictures that I kept seeing in my head and these feelings for the last few weeks at that point. So I get up, go in the next room, start telling him about it, and then he just starts staring off, and then he looked a little strange. I asked him what was wrong, and he said, well, I just feel really scared. I apologized to him. I didn't want to upset him. I just didn't know why I was compelled to get up out of the chair and tell him about these pictures and these feelings I've been having. Why him? A few weeks go by or so. I go out to my car, go to work, and he's out there painting his Jeep with some gray primer. He's got his first car, doesn't even have an engine. It's an old, rusty-looking Jeep, right? And there's this gray primer all over my car. Now, of course, I'm pissed off at him. So I'm going over there and I'm yelling and screaming and swearing and whatnot. And then in the middle of all this, I realized that, oh wait, this wasn't him. He didn't paint the car. Turned out, no, he didn't paint the car. But in the middle of all of this, thinking that he's not the one who painted the car, I'm overwhelmed with this feeling that this is the last time I'm gonna see my brother. In fact, it was this overwhelming feeling of, this is not how you want to remember your brother. So I just go up and I start hugging him. And he's all freaked out, giving me the slanted stare of what the fuck. Because me and my brother never hug. And I walk away, go to my van, got my hand on the door handle, and I just tell myself, well, I guess he's gonna die, and there's nothing I can do about it. I could tell him, but I don't know where, I don't know when. I mean, if I told him, maybe what was he gonna do, stay home for the rest of his life? Butterfly effect, right? But I didn't say anything, didn't do anything. Left, went to work. Turns out he actually left that day to go on a road trip. 3 days later, he did die in a car wreck. There's more to the story, but butterfly effect. What would have happened if I had told him? Something? Nothing? I guess we'll never know.